Okay, so we'll begin with our Bible reading for tonight. And it's taken from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 6 through 17. And Brother Cope will be doing this for us.
Listen, someone is saying, call out. Another asks, what should I call out? All flesh is green grass. All the royal love is like the blossom of the field. The green grass dries up, the blossom withers, because the breath of Jehovah blows upon it. Surely the people are but the green grass. The green grass dries up, the blossom withers, but the word of our God endures forever. Go up onto a high mountain, you women bringing the good news for Zion. Raise your voice up with power. You women bringing good news for Jerusalem. Raise it, do not be afraid. Announce to the cities of Judah, here's your God. Look, the sovereign Lord of Jehovah will come with power, and his arm will rule for him. Look, his reward is with him, and the wage he pays is before him. Like a shepherd, he will care for his flock. With his arm he will gather together the lambs, and in his bosom he will carry them. He will gently lead those nursing their young, who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and taken the measurements of the heavens with a span of his hand, who has gathered in a measure the dust of the earth, or weighed the mountains in the balances, and the hills in the scales. Who has taken the measurements of the Spirit of Jehovah, and who can instruct him as his advisor? With whom did he consult to gain understanding, or teaches him in the path of justice, or teaches him knowledge, or shows him the way of the true understanding? Look, the nations are like a drop from a bucket, and as the film of dust, the scales are regarded. Look, he lifts up the island like fine dust. Even Lebanon is not sufficient to keep a fire burning, and though its wild animals are not sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations are as something non-existent in front of him. He regards them as nothing, as an unreality.
Wow, very good, very good. My thought as you were reading that is you're trying to make those of us who have been doing this for years look bad. That was an excellent reading. From the very beginning, what I noticed, even when you mentioned listen, and you said it, listen, you didn't just say listen, but you emphasized it, or look. And also in verse 14, which is read like a question about Jehovah, with whom did he consult to gain that? And you read it as a question. What I notice you're just going to get better at is modulation. Very good modulation in between your reading and as you were trying to read it accurately. Why is it so important to read it accurately? Well, if you notice in the BE book on page 83, it says, reading the Bible publicly, whether to individuals or to a congregation, is something to take seriously. The Bible is inspired of God, and it goes on to quote from Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12, that the Word of God is alive and exerts power. People in the ministry will not gain an understanding of the Scriptures or of Jehovah if we can't read accurately. You did an excellent job, Austin, and we look forward to your next talk and many more talks to come. Thank you very much. So now we'll go into our initial call.